Hey, Tony Gaston here. First and foremost, hey, if you watch this video, I want you to check the description box. I'm putting one of my clients, Dr. T. She released her silver. And this silver now, her before and after pictures is serious, but I don't want to post them because it's just like, it was a little too graphic for me. But like, that silver work on a lot of stuff, scars and all of that. But one of the scars that thing healed, whew, it was like a big cut and looked like the person be scarred up for life and you can't even see it no more. But silver is a lot of things I posted on the community page, you'll see. But I like to support my clients who are in my year of change. I call it different names: year of business, year of change, where I help individuals identify their gifts, their strengths, their brand, their company, and then we launch. We do the logo, we do the website, we do the product sourcing, do everything, and then we launch. So just celebrate Dr. T, she done launch. Got some other clients that's getting ready to launch and gonna be launching. I'll be telling y'all about those. All different type of things, you know, all different type of businesses that'll be launching. And on the Blessed Tribe, I'm gonna start interviewing them and doing interviews in the Blessed Tribe. But I say that to say, and on Patreon gonna be, I'm interviewing the Patreon members inside of there. So they'll be interviewed for being in the year of coaching, but it'll be shown to the Blessed Tribe and to the Patreon, so y'all get to meet them as a person, hear their story and all of that. But I'm coming on here to talk to you about the time that we in right now. We're in a very interesting time. So this is where it's really important to invest in yourself. It's time to invest in yourself in the sense of you got to have something going, because we're getting ready to go into a different little change. One of the things that I noticed is the police. And I know this sounds random to you, but like, I'm on this back road. They now are putting police on the side of the road where it ain't even nowhere to park. They put them on the side of the road, and they got them with a sensor, you know, the speed detector that's on the back of the car. And while you driving down the road, they giving you a ticket for anything. They give me a ticket for anything. My wife was telling me she was sitting at the school, and on the school road where we at, she watched them within 20 minutes arrest 3 people, stop 3 people, give 3 people tickets. That let me know it's a financial strain, because they don't care nothing about the streets. They care about the money. They running that money up, because every ticket is $250. Every speeding ticket they giving out $250. I got stopped the other day, but the man let me off. To God be the glory. But when I start to see stuff like that, I'm gonna tell you another thing I'm seeing. Every salesperson that have my email, they could have had my email from 2022. They circling back around. They circling back. Oh yeah, Tony, how have you been? What's up, big head, new number, who this? Yeah, about that product. Wonder if you still need that. I'm talking about every salesperson. They is selling. You hear me? They selling. Real estate is drying up. Yeah, hate to tell you, I got some clients in real estate. You got to get creative. You're gonna have to get creative. You're gonna have to start doing Airbnb, slowing down. But still, if you got an apartment, you might need to think about Airbnb in it. Cause I done rented an Airbnb this week to film a podcast, new podcast that I'm doing with a couple of colleagues. And then also I rented another Airbnb for Thanksgiving. So I know I'm still using Airbnb. I just rented one not too long ago for a trip I had in Atlanta, and another one with my mama. So I done did Airbnb, probably booked 5 Airbnbs in the last 30 days. 5 to 6 in the last 30 days. So it done slowed down, but it's still being used. So if you in real estate, you might need to start thinking about, okay, what other services can I have? Like, maybe can I be a consultant to help people who trying to do this or that in real estate? You know, they want to get a home equity loan, or they want to, you know, they want to become a realtor. So when the market change, that they ready. Like, do I got good credit? If I got this credit, should I get me a hot spot? Get me a place that is Airbnb friendly and invest into having an Airbnb in this location that I know is heavy booking, heavy traffic because of the event. So whatever they have going on. And so start thinking out that box, because it's a lot of realtors reaching out. Hey, Tony, what's going on now about that land you were looking at? About them houses you were looking at. Now, you ready to make a move? And it's just getting a little panicky. It's getting a little panicky. The other thing, when you go on LinkedIn, if you got a LinkedIn and you got your robust bio, you put your history in there, you put your little track record in there, what you done. One thing you're gonna notice is your inbox will be flooded with people trying to sell you on something. They trying to sell you on something. Graphic design, web development, apps, marketing, PR. They selling. And it's automated. They doing it as bots. They doing it as bots. It's automated, and the way they doing it, because it's got your whole name in there. So it's like, hey, Tony A. And it's like, okay, that's how I know you're a bot, because nobody finna call me by my first name and my middle initial. Come on now. Now I know you're a bot. So now I'm not answering your DM because you are a bot. And so that's what's going on right now. It's getting ridiculous up here to my office because they done got this company that do landscaping behind it. And so now your landscaping, you got 1 million employees. So they taking up the whole parking lot. I can't even park in front of my own establishment because they taking up all the parking spaces. Like, they need to park back there where they trucks at. And then I see how this man car looking. He don't care nothing about his car. Yeah, he finna tap you on the way out. He finna make sure he get your old fender bender. The way his bumper looking. Be driving and drinking. And so listen to me. Getting real out here now. And so it's time to get creative. Time to get creative. And I want you to see, and this is the thing too, what they talk about, what they try to tell us in the churches, you know, sow where you want to grow. And what that mean is, sometimes you got to support other people. You really all the time, but when I say sometimes, meaning you got to support other people so that you can see what they have done. So what I mean by that is, when you get Dr. T's silver, it's colloidal silver. When you get that silver and you put that on that scar, like I got this scar on my nose, you put that on that scar every day, and you start to see things get better. Now you start to realize, oh, okay, so this is what she did. She got a product. Now she an actual, you know, she a doctor, and you know, she studied the body. You know, she a chiropractor, so she know how that body work now. She know all them joints and bones and how everything works. She know how your skin, you know, study the body. So you'll say, okay, she got this product. Okay, boom. Got her a logo. Okay, boom. She got on Etsy. She on Etsy. So that avoid, you ain't got to have no website right out the gate. Boom, you on Etsy. All right, she got her the bottles. We source the bottles. I helped her find the bottles. We get the bottles, we order them. Boom, got the bottles. Then we get the stickers. She got the stickers. take the stickers, put it on the bottle. Got the machine to make the silver. Got it tested. Got it lab tested. Then boom, voila. Set up. There go a business. So you got to support other people to see how they did it. See how they did it. And then the other thing is, don't be afraid to reach out to somebody and say, hey, you started this here business. Okay, you selling silver. I want to know how you got your bottles, where you got your bottles from, where you got your stickers from, where you got your logo done, you know, where you got your silver maker. I don't mean to step on your toes. You in a whole nother city, whole nother state, but I want to do that locally. I want to sell it locally. You know, what lab you had it tested at? Can you consult me? I got $1,000, $1,500, and I'll pay you that to learn everything that you did. This is how you got to start thinking about business. Sometimes you got to go to people and say, hey, show me your ways. Teach me your ways. So that's my coaching program. What I'm doing is showing them. So when it come down to like this right here, to where things start to change financially in our world, that's why people don't realize. That's why I have so many streams of income. That's why I have so much, because you never know what's going to get hit. And when you get hit in one area, you need to be able to pivot to something else that you got going. And so if your company take a hit, like these trucking companies taking a hit, different retail stores taking a hit, it's major businesses that's been around for decades that's going out of business right now. So guess what? All of them people that's been working there, people pension funds disappearing because their business has gone bankrupt. So now you've been working at Bed Bath & Beyond or Toys R Us or Macy's or one of these, the big trucking company, and now they got to lay off 2,000, 3,000 people, or they getting ready to file bankruptcy. Now there go your job. If that's all you know, that's all you comfortable with, and why are you there? So yeah, it might not be your company today, but it could be your company next year. It could be your company in 2 or 3 years. So while you on that job and feeling comfortable and good, start you something that you can't be fired from. So that if your industry change, like for right now, I had a nurse in the office. She in my year of change program, and we create her brand. You'll see it when we launch it. Well, we create her brand. She's an RN. Well, she's a travel RN. The rates in travel RN in this particular city was as high as $4,000 a week. Now it's in the 2,000s, but some as low as 1,800. So imagine the people who was getting $4,000 a week, and they was in the strip club. They was balling. They bought all designer, and they didn't think to start building a brand like what my client doing. She see the industry changing. She see the rates changing. She see that the money changing. So she creating something that'll be generational. She creating something that she can push for the rest of her life, that can evolve for the rest of her life, that will never go out of style. She pushing that while other things may be changing. So she may say, okay, well, boom, if I built my lifestyle at $4,000 a week, but now that it done changed to where it's $2,000 a week, who can afford a 50% pay cut if you done built to that point? But see, that's what's happening right now in our economy, is things is changing. So where you was and the money you was making in 2020, 2021, the access you had, the way things are going, now it's changing. So now you got to cast a new net. You might have to cast a bigger net, a wider net. You might have to go to another lake. And you might have to understand that, okay, things got to change. You might have to spend more hours at the lake with your net. You might have to hit 3, 4 different lakes, a different lake each day with your net. Things changing, stuff drying up. So you got to be resourceful. You got to be creative. Hey, this is Tony Gaxton. Make sure you support Dr. T so that when it's your turn, you get you some support too. I mean, why nobody ain't supporting me? Because you ain't support nobody. God bless you. We'll talk soon.